So next question is from Hattie. What's up, Hattie?
Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
I am a mom of two. I have a daughter, Lux, 6, and my son, Hunter, who is 4. And I feel like one of the joys of having a boy is the nature pee. Super convenient. And so one afternoon we went to the beach and I didn't have eyes on him for 1 second. I look up on the bike path and I just see a pair of juicy buns staring back at me. And I'm like, not realizing he's mid-pee, I'm like, Hunter! He whips around, sprays everything in his path, including a lovely elderly couple on a bench next to him.
Oh,
and I realized then that I was not clear that a nature pee should be incognito. So my question for you is, where is the most inopportune place your child's had an accident and how did you deal with it?
first of all, I don't even know what they're gonna say, but nothing will top what you just said.
Yeah, that's pretty
That
great.
is bad.
Yeah.
And awesome. What do y'all have anything?
Well, there was one. I
my
made the
house.
mistake of trying to brag about my son, and I was like, Jen, my son is potty training so well. And then
On
we were
cue.
at Jen's house, and all of a sudden I heard what sounded like water, and I turned around, and you talk about meaty buns. My husband, or not my husband's.
That would have been a really fun
That's a
story.
different. Listen, he nature peas too. I'm going to be honest. But my son's buns.
where they learn it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it's under
son's
that.
buns were behind me, and he was peeing into Jen's really nice planter
In my dining room.
In her dining room.
Now I'm still picturing your
So
husband.
I know.
I know.
Listen, my husband, you know, he's a big.
I
He's a
don't-
Texan. He's got meaty buns.
I don't know that your husband has not peed in a planter at my house either,
I'm
because they're very
100%
opportunistic.
sure that my
They're
husband has
lazy.
peed in your yard.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to deal with going in your house. I'm sure of it.
So your son was just peeing in her plants?
Yeah, because I was bragging about how great he was doing potty training, so he fully peed in her planter. And
It
like,
wasn't really in
in
the
it.
planter. It was more like he was trying to show off some distance, so it was like sort of across my dining room.
Also, you can't
So-
spook them because they turn.
Yes,
They like
that's
turn to
what
look at
happened.
you,
And then
they're
no elderly couple in my dining room at the time,
Yeah.
so it was just all easy cleanup.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But we had another good one, didn't we? When Delilah.
Oh, I have my daughter barfs basically on command, like
What?
she can do it just if she's unhappy.
You've
but
never seen anything like this.
she, yes. So every time we travel, every single time we travel, she barfs. And Kristen and I had her in a stroller, and we were in O'Hare Airport in Chicago, and she threw up
It looked like a pool noodle.
like a bunch of bananas. It was like a long stream, and we had been walking for a while without noticing
Yeah.
that it had gone on.
So
Had nothing to clean it up with.
we
but,
just
like,
kept slipping in it like we were on a banana peel, like we were doing a bit. And
Somebody needs to clean this up.
I know.
Oh,
We were using like
oh.
a random sock and like a menu from Chili's Express to try and like scoop everything up and
No.
like, make the area safe. Mom should just carry like a caution wet floor sign with them everywhere.
That's
Yeah,
what
just
people
like
know how to- yeah.
pop that sucker up and be
Just
like,
so
clean
you're
up.
ready for those accidents.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What did you, this is what I really want to know. Did you just run away from it or did you tell someone?
We
Oh,
really
God.
did try and clean it up.
We tried to clean it up, but you only have so many wet wipes in your bag. And like, it's Chicago airport floor. I'm sure I cleaned up like all sorts of stuff.
Some of that we weren't responsible for.
But
Yeah.
you know what? The truth is, like, accidents happen and they're never opportune, right? When they happen. So
Yeah.
you just have to be there to help each other. And someday another mom's going to have her kid out having a nature pee, and maybe it'll be you that gets peed on, and then you're going to be okay with it because you're going to be like, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We support each other.
Hand her some wet ones and
I think that's the advice right there.
Right.
It's like you look at everybody and go, you've never had this moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, it'll be your turn one day.
Yep.
And I'm not going to judge you. Like, yeah, that's the advice.